It's time for the match game. Hollywood Squares, Hour, with from Knight Rider Rebecca Holden. From Mr. Smith, Leonard Fry. Allison Arngrim. Jim Brogan. From Simon & Simon, Tim Reed. And the stars for the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, Gene Rayburn and John Bauman.
There are people. Thank you, one and all, and welcome to the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. This is a marriage of two of your favorite TV games. I'll be hosting the Match Game.
And I'll be handling Hollywood Squares.
And why don't we ask this audience here to join us with a brisk round of applause as we greet our stars. Hello, stars! We greet you one and all. May I ask you a personal question?
You certainly may.
Is your face insured? I mean, you are really
cute.
something there.
Thank you.
How are you today, sir?
Wonderful.
Yeah. Are you having as many laughs on Simon & Simon as you gave us on WKRP in Cincinnati as Venus Flytrap?
Yes, I am. It's a wonderful show. I enjoy it working very much.
Good. Well, we've certainly enjoyed you and and we hope we will continue to enjoy you for these many years. Now, would you all join me in saying hello to our two players here, Janice Schultz and Ann Hoffman? Hello. How do you do, ladies? Janice, let's hear about you, please.
Well, I'm a junior at Cal State Long Beach. I'm a public relations major, and I work part-time as a bouncer.
Where?
Yeah.
In a gin mill?
No, well, it's a very mellow club, so I don't have to do too much.
Right. Are you strong?
Not at all.
No. How would you bounce someone?
I just ask them very nicely, and if they don't, then I call security.
Oh, I see.
She's a middleman.
In case anybody gets obstreperous over there, I'm going to call on Janice to subdue you. All right, Ann, tell us about you, please.
Hi, Gene. I live in Escondido, California, with my husband and two little kiddies, two small children. I'm a jazzercise dance fitness instructor by trade, and in my spare time, I like to run and eat chocolate.
Don't we all love to eat chocolate? I don't run, but boy, do I eat chocolate. All right. Good luck to both of you. Now, here on the match game, each of you will have 3 opportunities to match as many of our stars as you can. We'll play 3 rounds. The one who's matched the most celebrities at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner and go on to challenge our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Okay, here we go with the first round questions. Janice, you won the toss, so you go first, A or B.
B, please.
Okay. Sam said car prices are ridiculous. I had my eye on a Butte until the salesman told me the blank was optional equipment. Sam is speaking. You finished? Good. Yeah, very good. All right. Allison, you ready? Here we go. Sam said car prices are ridiculous. I had my eye on a Butte until a salesman told me the blank was optional equipment.
The engine?
The engine. That's good. Why? One would expect to get an engine with the car until a salesman tells you it's optional equipment. What do you say, Rebecca?
She is one smart lady. Engine.
Aha! So we got one match right off the bat here. Leonard?
You are one smart lady. She is one smart lady. I am one smart guy.
You said it. That's 2 for her. What do you say, Tim Baby?
Well, I wish I was smart.
Yeah.
I try. Engine.
Engine. So we have 3 of those so far, and I guess it's a kind of a surprise here. I had my eye on a Butte of a car until a salesman told me the blank was optional equipment. She said engine, and so far everyone else has said it. Don't disappoint us.
Well, you know,
Say engine.
Engine.
Thank you very much. Next.
Now you want to see what I have in my card?
Yeah, what'd you have on the card?
Well, you know, there are a few good answers to this question, Gene.
Like?
And I didn't have any of them.
No, engine was one. There are...
Steering wheel.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Steering wheel, anything you would expect to get with a car is a good answer.
Come up here and say that.
What do you say, sir?
Well, engine, of course, is a great answer. You're very smart. And I couldn't spell engine. I said motor. Same thing?
It is indeed. Allison.
I didn't want John to be left out, so I said steering wheel.
Good. That's very compassionate of you to do
Considerate
that.
of you, Allison.
All right, so she has 4, Ann. Let's see if you can keep up with her with this. The casting director said to the actress, he said, "You are the dullest woman I've ever met. You're perfect to play opposite blank." You got one, Ann?
I think so.
All right, good for you. All right, Ann. The casting director said to the actress, "You are the dullest woman I've ever met. You're perfect to play opposite blank."
When I think of dull, I think of Howard Cosell.
Ann Hoffman. Apparently, this audience feels the same way you do, Ann.
Right.
Is that correct, audience? You feel the way, sir? All right. She's got him in her pocket. What do you say, Rebecca?
I'm doing all right so far. Anne obviously is a sports fan, just like I am.
Howard Cosell, Rebecca. One for Ann. This game may be over sooner than we had planned for it to be over. Leonard?
I saw Rebecca write down her answer. I wanted to copy it. An invisible hand on my shoulder said,
Crazy.
"Don't cheat."
Well, that's not
So
cheating.
I didn't cheat, and I wrote a stupid answer, and I'm sorry. Dumbo, but I don't think it's that bad an answer, actually.
Perfect to play opposite Dumbo.
Tell me how you really feel. Don't hold it in.
Dumbo.
Don't just try to be nice.
Dumbo was an elephant, wasn't he?
Yes, Walt Disney elephant.
That's right.
Big ears and a dumb head.
All right.
Like me.
Now,
If you could get into the caverns of my mind, you would understand that this answer I'm about to give does mean what everyone has said about Howard Cosell. It's the same thing. It says monkey.
I'm not
guess
going to
you
get
can't
into
get
that
in my
cavern
mind.
in your mind, I'll tell you that. You're the dullest woman I've ever met. You're perfect to play opposite.
Well, I thought of Howard Cosell, but he's really not an actor, so I picked someone who at least was and probably still is. Ronald Reagan.
You say
I'm redeemed.
he used to be an actor?
I said he used to be, and he probably still is.
In
yes.
your book, he was an actor.
Well, Gene, do you want A or B? Is the He's
Jim,
B.
what did you say?
Well, I was thinking of what Howard Cosell should be, scenery.
That's pretty quiet and dull, isn't it, Jim? All right, Allison, what came to your mind?
Well, this is going to be one of major debate, and I may get booed, but this is because half the people I know think he's the most exciting person in the world, and half the people I know think he's the dullest in the world. And believe it or not, I said John Travolta. Oh, boo me, he's cute, but he's boring.
All right, hold on just a second here. All of you who think John Travolta is dull, raise your hands. All right,
Now,
those
the
of you who
women.
think he's not dull, he's exciting, raise your hand. It looks like it's 50-50. You? Really?
I like him.
You do like him?
Yeah.
What do you like about him?
He's cute. And he can dance. And he's
Really?
got a good bod.
No kidding.
Yeah. Right?
He's a hunk. Here we go again.
I don't think I'm going to explore that subject any further either. Okay, there's round one, 4-1 in favor of Janice. Round two will come up in a moment or so, but first we have this for you. Here we go with round two. 4-1 the score in favor of Janice. And Janice, since you're ahead, you have to go first.
I'll stick with B.
B was good to you last time. Only two people play. And it's John and Allison for you two. McGregor said, he says, that McTavish is the meanest lad in all of Scotland. For no. No. You've got to do it with a Scots accent if you can do it. You're fired.
Wonderful accent.
Meanest lad in all of Scotland for no reason at all. He kicked me blank. McTavish, the meanest lad in all of Scotland, for no reason at all, he kicked my blank.
Oh, my
He
God.
kicked me blank.
Kicked me blank.
He kicked my blank, in effect.
Not just
Ready there?
It doesn't match.
All right, Janice. McGregor said that McTavish is the meanest lad in all of Scotland for no reason at all. He kicked me blank.
The only thing I could think of was a kilt. You know, the
He
the
kicked
thing-
me kilt?
He kicked my kilt. You know, the thing they wear? The
Yes.
kilt? The,
Describe it for us, Janice. Wait a minute, it might work. You never
the only
know.
thing I could think of.
What'd you say, John? She says he kicked me kilt.
Well, I was about 100% sure, Gene, that I was going to get kilt for this one.
All right, let's gang up on him.
Hey, listen. You had to boo me sometime because you can't boo me now. I matched her. Blank minds think alike.
That would hurt to get kicked in the kilt. Right, Allison?
If you get kicked in the kilt and your kilt flies up, you get kicked in me behind.
Aha! That's right, you both had the same idea. So you picked up one more, Janice, and now let's see how Ann does with her. What was that? Well, who? Did someone call? All right. George said, who plays here? Leonard, Tim, and everybody down here. You know, Rebecca, you're the only one who lays out because you matched in the previous round. George said, now I'm certain my wife needs glasses. On Thanksgiving, she diapered the turkey and then she blanked our baby. With Thanksgiving just a couple days away, day after tomorrow. Right? Okay, Tim?
Yeah.
All right. George said, now I'm certain my wife needs glasses. On Thanksgiving, she diapered the turkey, and then she blanked our baby.
Roasted.
Ooh.
Ow!
Ooh.
Nasty.
Boy, that must have hurt.
Oh, no.
Wonderful
I don't
Thanksgiving
get to
talk we
play
have
this
here.
time, right?
No. Would you like to play?
Yeah.
All right.
Shame on you.
Yes, you said it.
She certainly has brought a sparkle to your eyes. It's wonderful to see you in such radiant good health.
No, I'm just blushing.
The
What do you-
shots are working.
They are indeed. Are you going to give us an answer? Or we're
Yes,
going to sit
I
here
am.
and talk
I
about
thought
it.
roasted was a bit vivid.
Yes, it was.
And not quite in the Thanksgiving spirit. I based the baby.
Basted. Oh. Basted. All right. Tim, how cruel are you to this poor child?
Like Leonard, Thanksgiving and all, I thought I'd based.
You did baste the baby.
Two basters.
All right. On Thanksgiving, she diapered the turkey, and then she blanked our baby.
Well, Leonard thought roasted was a bit vivid.
Yeah.
I wonder what his opinion is of stuffed.
Stuff. Another good one. All right. Ann is looking for roasted, Jim.
Well, if you think she was dumb, her husband wanted a leg. But, that's too vivid. I had stuffed also.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff seems to be a pretty good one here. Allison?
I almost went for carved. But
Carved.
But I decided to be a little less cannibalistic and go for stuffed.
So everybody down here had stuff. Stuff would have worked for you, wouldn't it have? Well, all right. 5-1 now at the end of round 2. Third and final round coming up in a moment or so right after this. Here we go, round 3. Final round, scores 5-1 in favor of Janice. And Janice, again, since you are ahead, you must go first.
I'll stay with B.
B again. One person plays. That is you, Allison.
Oh,
You are the only one.
I'm alone.
You're the one.
I don't have John to bail
You
me
are
out or
the
anything.
only one. No, if you have some kind of trouble, perhaps an answer will come floating down from up above.
By
One never
paper
knows.
airplane, right.
When Weird Willie went into the restaurant, the maitre d' was amazed because Willie asked for a seat in the blank. You understand, Janice? She's got it. Weird Willie went into the restaurant. The maitre d' was amazed because Willie asked for a seat in the blank.
How about men's room?
How about it? You want to say that?
Men's
You
room.
said it. All right, Allison. She said men's room.
Well, I'm always getting these Weird Willie questions. Now, luckily, I've been out with Weird Willie several times, and it is definitely a seat in the men's room.
Aha. All right, 6 for her. Now, Ann, the best you could do is achieve a tie. However, you can do that if you match the 5 celebrities whom you have not matched previous to this. There's now a designer plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills. All over town, women have his initials on their blanks. Are you amused?
That one's a cute one.
It is a cute one. And there's now a designer plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills. All over town, women have his initials on their blanks.
On their derriere.
On their derrieres. All right, now you got to match everybody to stay in a game and achieve a tie. Leonard?
And forgive me, I went north.
Boobies. All right, so that means Janice Schultz wins the game. Come on down here, Janice. Right here, if you would, please, alongside me. And we congratulate you. I'll get back to you in a moment or so. We have to say farewell to Ann Hoffman. It was a pleasure to meet you. We're going to send some gifts your way. Many thanks for being here on Match Game. Ann Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen. Well, are you happy?
Oh, yes.
Good. Right now, Janice, it's time to switch to Hollywood Squares. We're going to bring on 3 more celebrities here and watch this set come in here. Isn't that a great sight, the way that wheels right into place there?
Docking, we're docking.
Stop. Bing, and there it is. I'm going to change places with the host of Hollywood Squares, John Bauman. We've got lots more excitement coming up here. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Sierra Online Action Games and a home computer. Includes Frogger and the classic space game Threshold. Designed for family fun, furnished by Sierra Online. And it's time for more of the Match Game. Hollywood Squares, our with from We've Got It Made, Matt McCloy. From Newhart, Tom Poston. Lois Bromfield. And taking over, the star of the Hollywood Square, John Bauman.
And we'll be right back. You stick with us.
And now, John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
Thank you. Welcome to the second half of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, and I've been bouncing with my favorite bouncer, Janice Schultz, who has just made it through the Match Game competition. Also, I'd like to say hello to 3 new celebrities. We have Matt, Lois, and Tom.
Hey, John.
Lois Bromfield.
Yeah, hi.
I understand that you're Canadian-born.
That's right.
Do you prefer it in the icy north or down here?
Oh, I prefer it down here. I'm just thawing out. I've been here 3 years. Just starting to thaw out now. I feel good.
Okay, terrific. It's good to have you with us. Janice, time to play Hollywood Squares. Let's get right into action. Here we go.
Makes people really like you, doesn't it?
And it's time to meet our defending champion. His name is Bill Carroll. Yesterday, he won $10,000 in Supermatch, and that gave him a total so far of $13,025. Good going. Bill, why don't you remind us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm originally from Ohio, but the winters got a little too intense, so I came out here, and I now work for a chain of X-rated movie theaters.
Oh, that's right. Probably use a bouncer in some of them. Things may work out with Janice. Okay, let's play Hollywood Squares, and we're going to play Hollywood Squares until you hear the time's up bell. Now, whoever is ahead at that point wins the game, goes on to play Supermatch for up to $30,000. First game is worth $100 plus $25 for every square that either of you captures. Our champion has the privilege of starting. That's you, Bill. Pick a square.
Gene Rayburn.
Gene.
Yes, sir.
If you consume absolutely no salt, what will happen to you? Will you live to a ripe old age, or will you become very sick and die?
We come into this world with absolutely no desire for salt. Salt is a conditioned taste. We acquire that taste because, you know, our custom and our civilization. No, salt is a natural enemy. And therefore, if you eliminate salt, you will live to a ripe old age.
Okay. So, Bill, he says that if you consume absolutely no salt, you will live to a ripe old age. Agree or disagree for the first square?
I disagree.
You will become very sick and die. You are right to disagree, and you get the first square. We do need some salt.
Wrong. Some salt. We are all salt.
Go no. Okay, Janice, pick a square.
How about Tom up in the other corner?
Oh.
Tom Poston.
The square in the corner.
That couldn't be you, Tom. Tom, you've given a big cocktail party, but now you have leftover bottles of scotch. Now, according to Cosmo, what should you do with them? Donate them to an old age home or sell them to a friend?
I'm sorry. Why do I have to give them away? Why do I have to get rid of them? There must be a third choice there.
No, that's all she wrote.
Say that again.
Yeah, you have these leftover bottles of scotch, and in Cosmo it says what you should do with them. Donate them to an old age home or sell them to a friend. Those are your choices.
Well, I understand what the question is now. Here's why you should donate them to an old age. You know that a small amount of alcohol is very, very good for people after they get past a certain point in life. I think the age of 3. And it's very good for people when they get along in years, so you donate them to the old age home.
Okay, so he says you should donate these bottles to the old age home. Agree or disagree, Janice?
I'll agree.
You should sell them to a friend. No, you should have disagreed, and your opponent gets that square.
Old friend, how about that?
And we will be back to complete this thrilling game in a minute. Stick with us.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Squares.
Welcome back, everybody. We're in our first game. It's worth $100. The score right now is 50 for Bill, nothing so far for Janice. And Bill, it's also your move. Pick a star.
Leonard Fry to win.
Leonard Fry to win. Your mouth to God's ears.
Leonard, which
Sir.
state produces more unpopped popcorn? Iowa or California?
Rebecca's a Texas girl. Just found that out.
That in Iowa or California?
More popped. I would say, I'm sorry, tell me the two states again.
Oh, they were Iowa or California?
Well, it's a shoo-in to me. I mean, it must be Iowa. California doesn't grow corn.
Okay.
Iowa.
Okay, Bill, he says that Iowa produces more unpopped popcorn. For the game, agree or disagree?
I'll disagree.
It is Iowa. No, you should have agreed, and your opponent gets that square and blocks you.
That's hysterical. California has no corn? That's hysterical.
It's bloody on this battle. Iowa had produced 169 million pounds of unpopped popcorn in the past 3 years. Fascinating, huh?
Fascinating.
Whoa.
Okay, Janice, you have thwarted him, and it's your move.
Jim Brogan?
Yes.
Jim.
John.
Jim.
John.
Marcia.
Three of us, eh?
Which country has the largest cow population? Jim? Is it the United States, Argentina, or India?
Let's see, Iowa. No, no. The largest cow population is in Argentina.
Okay, he says it's in Argentina. Janice, agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
It is in India. No, you should have disagreed. Your opponent gets that square, and India gets 250 million cows.
They don't need
They
it.
just worship them. They don't eat them over there.
Okay, Bill, take a good look at the board. Make your move.
Allison Arngrim to win.
Ooh,
Another
okay.
chance to win. You're an overweight single woman.
104 pounds. Come on, give me a break.
You're an overweight single woman. Imagine you're an overweight single woman.
All right.
According to Total Fitness magazine, are you likely to have a happier marriage if you marry a man who's thin or a man who's also overweight?
Oh, well, I think that's fairly obvious. You should try to get someone basically in the same ballpark as yourself. So, yeah, because otherwise, you know, he'll just be on your case continually to diet. So, yes, you would marry someone of approximately the same weight.
Plus, you could crush him.
Great.
Okay, Bill, she says you should marry a man who's also overweight if you are overweight. Agree or disagree for the game?
I'll agree.
You should marry a man who's also overweight. You were right to agree, and you win the first game. Okay, Bill, congratulations. You have done very well. You have won the first game, and we will clear the board and move on to our next game. This one is worth $200, plus, once again, $25 for every square that you capture. Okay, Janice, you lost the last game. That means you start this one. Make your move.
I'll go with Laura. She didn't get chosen last time.
Fine.
Sympathy choice.
Yeah, she's a lovely woman.
Good. Okay, according to anthropologist Ashley Montague, Lois, who is more sensitive to touch, men or women?
Ashley Montague?
Right.
He's a groper.
Well, go ahead, do that again.
You're so sensitive, you know?
Thanks. I would have to say men, because I've touched them all. No, I would have to say men. No,
You
I would
missed
have
me,
to say
honey.
men, just from experience.
Okay, Janice, is she touched or does she know what she's talking about? She says men are more sensitive to touch. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree with that.
Women are more sensitive to touch. No, you should have disagreed. Your opponent gets that
Two women
square.
got that wrong.
Okay, Bill, she's helped you out once again. Pick a star for me.
Leonard Fry.
I'll do better this time, I promise.
Leonard, what animal tattoo do men most frequently request? Is it a lion, an eagle, or a bull?
This is your question, Leonard. A lion, an eagle, and a bull.
Right.
Or popcorn.
A sailor's not a sailor. This is my Ethel Merman imitation. A sailor's not a sailor till a sailor's been tattooed. Now.
I can't tell them apart.
Do you have an answer, Ethel?
Yes. Today, this is the only. Please just tell me the animals one more time.
Oh, yes.
Got me sidetracked.
They're a lion, an eagle, or a bull.
Oh, it's a very easy question. And we gotta be free, the eagle.
Okay. He says the men most frequently request an eagle. Bill, agree or disagree?
I'll disagree.
No, it is an eagle. You should have agreed, and your opponent gets that square.
You must
Okay, we got a
believe me,
hot game
Bill.
going. We'll be back to complete it after this. Thank you. We're in the middle of our $200 game. Our scoreboard that you would normally see underneath our contestants has not been working, but the score at this moment is $225 for Bill. And Janice, you have $50 so far. It is also your turn. Pick a square.
Tim Reed?
Hi. Tim.
Don't hurt me, Janice.
What animal does mohair come from? Is it a goat or a rabbit?
It's a mo. No, it's a rabbit.
Okay. Janice, he says mohair comes from a rabbit. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
Mohair comes from a goat. Yeah, you should have disagreed. Your opponent gets that square. Okay, Bill, pick a square for me.
Tom Poston.
Okay, Bill. Then we're going down to your movie.
Tom, to test the structural quality of their planes, the Air Force shoots something at the windshields. Is it rubber bullets or dead chickens?
You know why? Because they have big problems with birds. The bird's natural element is the air.
Real good.
Is this true?
Whoa.
Good, Tom.
So they throw rubber chickens at them. No, they throw dead chickens at the windshield at great velocity to see if they will withstand the force of a bird approaching a plane at a terrible speed. Chickens.
Okay, Bill, Tom says that they shoot the Air
Aren't you
Force
glad you came, Bill?
shoots dead chickens at these windshields. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
They do shoot dead chickens at
Absolutely.
the windshields. You get the square. And you get $25 once again. You have $275 so far. $50 for you, Janice. Your move.
Okay, Matt. To block.
All right, Janice.
Not
So
quite
nice
a
to be
block.
called on.
If she misses this one, you win yet another game, Bill. No pressure, Matt.
No pressure? I ate pressure for breakfast, John.
Welcome, Matt. Matt, you're an expert in dowsing.
I'm what?
You're an expert in dowsing.
Dowsing.
Yes, I'll explain it. It's the ancient art of looking for underground water with a forked stick. Now, when you find the water, does your dowsing rod point up, point down, or bend to the right?
Stand up, sit down, fight, fight, fight. No. Now, the stick goes in the water. Is that right? The dowsing stick.
It doesn't really say here. You just look around for it, it says.
Okay. I happen to know a little bit about this, and I'll tell you why. Because I play golf, and I spend a lot of time in the water. So it bends to the right.
Okay, he says that when you're looking for underground water with a dowsing rod, it bends to the right when you find the water. Agree or disagree, Janice?
Oh, I'm going to disagree, Matt.
You're going to disagree.
Yes.
It points down. You are right to disagree, and you get the square, and you block.
You still have lunch money, though.
Okay, it's a deal.
Okay, Bill, curse is foiled, huh? Mm-hmm. Pick a square for me.
Allison Arngrim to win.
Right. Foiled in only one place. If you hail a cab in Calcutta, Allison, what will pull up? A camel or a person pulling a cart?
If I hail a cab in Calcutta, it's like I'm outside the plaza in Calcutta and I need a taxi. Okay, now would I get a camel or someone actually physically pulling a car?
Right.
Oh, okay, this is in Calcutta. No, you don't get a camel. You do. You get a human being pulling a thing, like in Westwood, right?
Okay, Allison of the Calcutta Squares says that you would get a person pulling a cart. Agree or disagree, Bill, for the game?
I'll agree.
You will get a person pulling a cart. You're right to agree. You get the square. You win the game. Okay. You're cruising now, Bill Carroll. You have $500.
Very good.
Janice, $75, but there's still time. We're going to move right on, clear the board, and go on to a $300 game. Bill, you won the last one. That means Janice gets to start this one. Pick a square.
Rebecca?
Rebecca Holden.
Yes.
You're driving a car in Tokyo. Should you be on the left side of the road or on the right?
I went to Japan last year to do a film, so I should remember this. It was Tokyo, as a matter of fact. And they drive on the wrong side of the street. Now, what was the question again?
I think you probably just answered it, but you're driving a car in Tokyo. Should you be on the left side of the road or the right?
Here we drive on the right, right?
Good.
Right. Left. Left.
Good.
Not driving
Glad
home
I'm
with
not
That's what I thought you were trying to say. You agree?
Yes.
Okay, left it is. You're right to agree. You get the first square and $25. You're up to $100. $500 for you, Bill. Pick a star for me.
Allison Arngrim.
Allison. On the island of Guam.
Guam?
Yeah.
Calcutta, Guam, okay.
You can walk into a nice restaurant on Guam and order this dish. Is it fried termites?
Oh,
They get worse.
would I?
Cooked bat
Eek, eek.
or curried parrot?
Oh, no, Polly, oh. Let me see. Now, wait a minute. You got curried parrot and, was it the fried termites or are they broiled or something? What do they do?
Fried?
What do they do
Yes,
to
it's
the
on the island
termites?
of Guam, not the NBC commissary. And it's fried termites, cooked bat, or curried parrot.
Okay, curried parrot sounds just a little out there. Okay, no, I think it's the cooked bat because people do eat bats. Although they do eat termites, but I'm going to go for bat. Bat sounds like a more substantial meal.
What happened to bacon and eggs here?
Oh, the cooked bat.
Okay, Bill, she says cooked bat. You can
Guam?
get in Guam. Agree or disagree?
I'm going to have to disagree.
It is cooked bat. No, you should have agreed, and your opponent gets that square. Okay, Janice, your move.
Jean.
Gene who?
You.
A question for you, Gene.
Right.
Over the years, 63 different actors, including one black man, have played this character in the movies. Is he Tarzan, Sherlock Holmes, or Abraham Lincoln?
There's just a handful of people have played Tarzan. Sherlock Holmes has been played by many, many people. I would say it was Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, Janice. He says it was Sherlock Holmes that was played by 63 different actors and one black man. Agree or disagree?
I'll disagree.
It was Sherlock Holmes. You should have agreed, and your opponent gets that square and gets on the board in this game. Okay, Bill Carroll, pick a star for me.
Leonard Fry.
Okay, this time we'll do it.
Come on, Leonard.
Leonard, you've decided to give up showbiz.
Oh, millions have tried that with me.
You've decided to give up showbiz and become a proper English butler. How many butlers are there in England? Is the number around 10,000 or around 100?
Plain 100, just 100.
Yeah, about.
Just 100. And the first one was
10,000.
Interesting and terrifying question. There's such a disparity. One has got to be right and one has got to be...
That's generally the case on this show,
But
yes.
I mean really right and really wrong. Truth is stranger than fiction. I would say 100. I thought there were more, but I don't think there are 10,000 bottles. 100 dot is my answer.
Did he say butlers, though?
Bottles. We in the vernacular, we call it, we in the vernacular, we call it buttling. So one who buttles is a bottle.
Well, I'll be buttled. Okay, Bill. He says there are around 100 butlers in England. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
There are around 100 butlers in England. You get the square. And $25, you're up to $550. And that bell means time is up with $550. You are our winner once again, Bill Carroll. Congratulations. You did it yesterday. You got another shot at it today. Go over there, get set with Gene Rayburn for your shot at the big money. Good going. Janice, we have to say goodbye to you. You're an excellent player. You really breezed through the match game, but you found a tough player in Hollywood Squares. You are leaving here with $125 and with our thanks for playing Match Game Hollywood Squares.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you.
And now, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, John Donovan. Congratulations once again for Bill. And we'll be back in a moment or so with our 9 celebrities here and a go at the big money right after this.
Now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Hello there. Here we go. Once again, you know how this goes, Bill. It's time for the big money super match where you can win up to $30,000. Are you ready for it?
Yes, I am.
Okay. We polled the studio audience not too long ago, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Blank dance. The top answer is worth $1,000. Second most popular is $500. And the third, $250. You may beseech any 3 of our 9 celebrities to assist you in suggesting answers here, and you can call on them one at a time, beginning now.
Rebecca Holden.
Flash dance.
Flash dance is one.
Tim Reed.
Hey, Tim.
Gotta dance.
Gotta dance. All right. Would you like to do a little number for us here?
No,
8
I got a
bars?
bad leg.
Okay.
Lois Bromfield.
Disco dance.
Disco dance, flash dance, and gotta dance. Those are the 3. You may choose one of the... you're wandering away from me. Stick around here with me in this neighborhood, if you please. You may choose one of the 3 they've given you or dream up one of your own. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go with Flash Dance.
Flash dance. That was Rebecca's answer, right? All right, let's see if flash dance is up there, and if so, where? May we reveal the $250 response? Square dance is the first one. All right, the $500 answer is... Let's dance. That was close to Tim's answer. Flash dance is what we want. Is it under the $1,000 response? Yes, it is. Very well done. All right. You've got the 1,000 every time you've been up here, haven't you?
Yeah.
Very good. Now you've got another 1,000. You're going to play the head-to-head match with any star you pick. And as you notice, each star has a hidden number, a 10, a 20, or a 30. If you pick a star with a 10, we'll multiply your $1,000 by 10. If you pick one with a 20, we'll multiply your money by 20. And there's one star up there with a 30. And if you pick that star, you'll play for 30 times your money or $30,000. Time now, Bill, to make your pick.
Well, I did pretty good with John yesterday, so I think I'm going to go with him again.
All right, John. He's chosen you. We want to see what number you have there, a 10, a 20, or a 30. Go. A 10. All right, that means you're playing for $10,000. Wow. All right, you face me, and John, here it is. You'll write your response to this. John blank. John blank. thought it over very carefully, and he's written a response, put it in the slot. Your job is to match him. How do you do that for $10,000? John?
Well, I was a big Beatles fan, so I'm going to say Lennon.
John Lennon. All right. I hear some awes in the audience. You don't agree with that? What would you say? You are not of one mind, if any. All right. He says John Lennon matches you for $10,000. What do you say, John Bauman?
Well, there were so many choices, not including myself, of course, because I'm J-O-N.
Yes.
But I did go with one only because it was mentioned previously on this show, and I thought that was the only edge it had, John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Oh, hang it on me.
All right. John Lennon, John Travolta. There are a lot of Johns
paper.
here.
I said paper. I thought it would be.
Paper?
John?
Thanks a lot.
Right.
John
The
Doe.
answer. I had the answer.
John Doe is pretty good.
Bill isn't doing too badly here at all. He's just picked up a little more money, and at this moment, he has $14,575. How about that? We'll be back with Bill and John Bauman in a moment or so, right after these messages. Here we go. We're going to find out right now which celebrity had the big 3-0. John, if you just take your seat there, I'll ask you all the... Oh, you don't have to.
You know about me. I'm a 10.
Pull your tab all together. Ready, set, go. Who had it? Leonard Bernard. Big 3-0. Thank you all. You were wonderful. And our congratulations to Bill. That ends today's session of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. We'll be back tomorrow with our champion here and all 9 celebrities. I'll be here naturally for the Match Game.
And I'll be here naturally for Hollywood Squares.
Good for you, John. So long for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
A member of our studio audience will receive Quasar, combines a miniaturized radio cassette unit with a compact headphone stereo. The result is the stylish and versatile double play, furnished by Quasar. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, a Mark Goodson television production.